So start day 7, back at the Water of Leith Visitor Centre, and it's canals all the way, so we're at 45 to 50 kilometres. It's going to take me to get to the Falkirk Wheel where I'm camping tonight. So sunny day, along the canals, let's enjoy. So I've just reached the point where I'm turning off the campsite, having walked 50k from Edinburgh, and these are the first lochs in that 50k. Well, what a day. I feel quite tired actually after today. I think it was a couple of things. I think it was a combination of the heat, which after 12 o'clock, kind of got to me a bit in the afternoon. I didn't have enough fluid. I didn't take enough fluid with me, so I think that caused some issues. So I got quite tired towards the end, and also you've got to really be prepared for the canal turf paths, which are mainly tarmac, and of course walking on tarmac is hard on your feet and your joints. So after 50k of that today, my feet are probably tighter than they've been at any other point so far, despite the fact that there was no ascent at all, completely flat. I mean, I was amazed that that whole canal has got not a single loch in that 50 kilometres from Edinburgh to here. It's the first one, just before the wheel. So but it's not unpleasant. The canal is nice. It's not as built up as I thought it was going to be actually, and there are some lovely quiet moments today where you just felt you could have been anywhere. But the sound of the civilization was never far away. Even on those the quiet sections, you could always hear road noise and stuff. So you never felt that you were completely away from it. But all in all, it was okay. Yeah, it's an okay section. Start of, I think it's day 8? Start of day 8. It's a bit of a mizzly morning. Is mizzly a word? Anyway, a bit drizzly this morning to start off with. Just left the Wheel campsite, which was an interesting campsite. I'm not going to go into details, but yeah, it served its purpose anyway. So I got a shower and a bit of a shorter day today. Not pegging it like yesterday. My tendons are definitely a little bit sore this morning, so I'm just going to have a nice steady day. I'm going to go down to the Falkirk Wheel first, have a good look around the Falkirk Wheel, and then we'll just keep plodding on. See how far we get down the canal today. In fact, I'm just coming up now to join the canal again, so I'm back en route. Well, that was interesting. It was a bit like being in a Doctor Who thing, you know, like being in a Doctor Who. A bit psychedelic. Anyway, looks like we're approaching the top of the Falkirk Wheel now. Oh, the rain's starting to get a bit more drizzly. I've got to say, I thought the Falkirk Wheel was pretty impressive. Right, a bit of engineering that. That was quite a nice little stop there. It's also where the Union Canal ends. The Falkirk Wheel was built as part of the Millennium Project to link the Union Canal with the Forth and Clyde Canal. So that's what I'm now on. So the Union Canal in effect finishes there, and I'm now on the Forth and Clyde Canal for, well, quite a way. I think it's about, must be another nearly 20 miles, I think. It's quite a way. So, more canal bashing. But you know what, the weather's clearing up a bit and I'm just going to chill out and enjoy it. I'm approaching the town of Kirkintilloch, yeah. About another 25k today on the canals. I was hoping to go further, but after Easter day, legs not feeling it today. So a little bit of a shorter day than I might have planned. The canals are nice. You know, there are a lot of pleasant sections, but for me now, too much walking on tarmac. Need to get on some trails, so I'm looking forward tomorrow to finishing on the canals pretty quickly and getting back onto some trails. Start of day 9. So I've left Kirkintilloch. I stayed there at a little hotel. Well, not little actually. A medium-sized hotel. It was just off the canal. There really wasn't any other option. There's nowhere to wild camp around here. You can't wild camp by the canal. There's no space or privacy. And there's no campsite, so pretty much no option but to call in there. Hey, it was fine. It was nice. Yeah, nice and clean. Good shower. Nice breakfast this morning. So I'm up and ready to go. So the plan today is about 5 more K of walking on the canal. Probably do some cross-country stuff to get to Milngavie. Then from Milngavie I'm going to try and head towards Drymen. And there's a little campsite just by Drymen. And after that, hopefully, be a few more nights up in the hills with my tent, rather than having to use campsites or B&Bs. There's the right family out on the canal this morning. Did well there, you two, didn't you? Good effort. Yeah. I've just met a couple of Glaswegian old boys. Robbie and his mate. They were good fun. Robbie was telling me that he did his last Munro on the 9th of the 9th, 99. So a nice memorable date. As he was saying, it was the inaccessible pinnacle on Skye, which of course you've got to climb. So he got to the top, and his mate said to him, "Robbie, have you ever abseiled before?" He said, "No." He says, "But I've driven taxis on a Friday night in Glasgow." His mate says, "You'll have no problems then." A couple of great characters. Well, canals, after 50 miles or so, it's now finally time to say goodbye. We've had a bit of an up and down relationship. In fact, actually, that's the problem. We've had a very flat relationship. But some nice memories. Thank you very much. Time to head inland. I've just come through the middle of Baldernock Golf Club. Just watching out now, see if there's any flying golf balls coming in around. Hang on. No, we're alright. Yep, fine. And the route on Walk Islands isn't, well, you can follow it, but you're actually better following the track. There's actually a track that follows closer to the path. And I think you're better on the track. First of all, because I don't think you're going to annoy the golfers as much. And secondly, you can watch out for any flying balls that come along. Probably the most dangerous part of the whole route so far. Looks like I'm back on some country roads then. All the way to Milngavie. But you can make out across the fields, sort of outskirts of Glasgow. Some of the Glasgow skyline. I've had a quick second breakfast. Or was it brunch? What's the difference between brunch and second breakfast? Is there a time cut off? Anyway, I had some food. Milngavie, passed through, and of course now I am on the West Highland Way. Woo! And I'm looking forward to this bit. Not massively, but I am looking forward to it because I did the West Highland Way about, 1993, so quite a few years ago. And I don't remember much about this first section, so it'll be nice to do it again. And probably planning to stop at a campsite just before Drymen So I think that's the kind of plan I've got in my head, but I'm going to see how it goes. And this is lovely. Really nice woodland walking through at the minute. It's very pleasant. I'm hoping that weather is going to break through a little bit later this afternoon. Well, I'm enjoying a bit of early afternoon tea. Or should I say coffee? Just made myself a little brew here. Oh, lovely, lovely. Just on this section of the trail. It's quite a flat bit. I think it follows an old railway line. So I think it's going to be a fairly flat, fast walking section, this. But first, coffee. Just passing the Glengoyne Distillery. I always think it's in a right nice spot, that. Crikey, pace has dropped here. I'm sauntering along now. Sort of half asleep. Thought coffee was supposed to wake you up. Make you want to. I'm sort of semi-nodding here as I'm walking. It's quite a nice feeling, actually. And not a great pace here. Sauntering along. This is my posse. Look, keen to join me. Hey, look, the one's trying to get in. You see, look, they're all trying to get in. They all want to be part of it. You come with me, guys? No, just eating grass. I have to say, it is nice to be back on the trails again. That concrete bashing by the canals. And this is really easy walking. So I didn't remember a lot from this section, but yeah, it's a very, if you're doing the West Highland Way, it's a very nice, gentle introduction through, you know, very pleasant scenery before the grandeur to come. Thought there was somebody behind me then, I was getting a bit worried. Right, Drymen, half an hour away. I've woken up. I'm going to be on the charge.